Hello, people of the tribe. How you all doing today? Good, okay. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Ijoma. If you're just joining us for the first time, you are welcome. Please grab a cup of coffee as today's topic is very, very spicy. All right, yeah. So today we'll be talking about managing or avoiding office romance. Yes, today's topic is very slippery, very dicey, should be avoided, but somehow we're too stubborn to, so we dive into it. All right. So after today's conversation, you would judge for yourself if you should continue, or if you even go into it, or run away from it. All right. So if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's get into it. Okay. All right. So office romance. Should we do it? Should we not do it? If we should, how should we go about it? First of all, let's look at the seemingly benefit of office romance. Number one, common interest. We both share common interests. It's possible that we're facing or heading towards the same professional goals. So it looks very enticing and very intriguing, and then we go along together. Number two, it is convenient. Yes, you get to see each other every day. You get to spend time with each other every day during work hours and even after office hours. It gives deeper understanding of the work that both of you do. It also helps both of you manage your stress, manage whatever it is that's happening, both the good and the bad that is happening in the company. Number four, it increases motivation. Yes, so if there's a place where the other party is lacking, the other party is lifting their hands, encouraging them as to how to do better or be better at their assignment. Number five, it encourages teamwork, right? So if the other party has an assignment to do and they're not able to meet up the deadline, the other person is aware of it and has an idea of what this other person is doing. The other person comes in to help, and before you know it, the assignment is done. These are just a few of the benefits that are there. But then there are also the wahala that comes with it. Okay? Yes. So number one, it causes distraction. It has potential for distraction. Yes, because you are both buried in yourself and forget that there are assignments that need to be delivered on in the office. So you're busy thinking about what this person is thinking or what this person is doing, or you're busy in exchanging text messages during office hours that one of you is distracted. Number two, it causes conflict. Yes, the conflict of interest. Now, let's say one person is aiming for promotion, or both of you are due for promotion, right? The other person is not willing to step down for the other person, irrespective of the fact that they say they're in love with each other, right? This is our career goal. There's something we are both chasing. Now there's a problem. We forget that you said I love you, and you told me you love me, and then we have conflict of interest. Who is going to bend for the other person? Number three, it also breeds gossip in the office environment. Now, you are not just distracting yourself, but you are also distracting the other colleagues who are focused on the things that you people are doing. And then there's he said, she said, in the bid of both of you trying to hide whatever it is that is going between the two of you, you end up making more mistakes and giving them something to talk about. Another disadvantage of that is that the risk of breaking up. At the risk of breaking up, there are some things that will suffer. Now, if this relationship is between someone who is maybe older than the other person, or in terms of rank, one is higher, there's a tendency of one not being able to manage what has happened, and then it spills into from office romance to after office romance. And then the challenge of managing that becomes too heavy for one to handle. And then there's the breakup part where I do not want to see you, you do not want to see me, and yet to work in the same office environment, right? And then so there are things I think you should note before you decide to either go into it or don't go into it. Apart from number one, which is the obvious, checking the office policy or the company policy to know if they allow two staff members to date at the office. Apart from that one, which is the very obvious, you need to be prepared for the challenges that are coming forward, right? And then again, number two, you need to check the kind of person that you're about to fall in love with. right? So do that person have the capability to compartmentalize, right? Do that person have the capacity to separate love emotions from work emotions? Does the person have the mental capacity to manage all this together? Does the person have the mental maturity to know that when we are in the office, we are in the office, when we're outside the office, we are outside the office, right? You need to understand the personality type of this person, right? Before you decide to go into love affair with someone that is in the office. Now, let's say you begin to have hot pants for someone who is your boss, for example, right? And the person is strong-willed, has a very strong work ethics, that you spend a very beautiful evening together, you guys had a lovely time, and possibly even showed up to work from the same house or the same place. And then by the time you get to the office in the morning, or a few hours after you get into the office, there is a query waiting for you on the table from your supposed boss slash boyfriend or girlfriend, right? And you do not have the capacity to handle that, we have a problem. Or that other person do not even have the capacity to query you when you are misbehaving at work, there is a problem. Now the work gets to suffer. If you are dealing with someone that cannot compartmentalize, that cannot separate work emotions from love emotion, it breeds a problem. It's even worse if this person who is of a higher rank is a female, right? So the man will now start thinking that, first of all, I am a man, you need to respect me, and forget the fact that, first of all, an assignment that needs to be done before we even start thinking about who loves you or who doesn't love you, right? So it is imperative that you check the person you want to get involved with to know their capacity before you begin to do so. Can this person handle what is about to happen to them? Can this person not handle what is about to them? If there are challenges that come up at work, can this person differentiate that this is just about work and not about personal attack towards them? But it's about the fact that they have not been carrying out their assignments as they should, right? You need to be able to understand that. You also need to be able to understand that demanding results from your partner is not an attack. This work has to move on. And for this work to move on, it means that both of us will have to give our best, right? So before you go professing love to someone that is in the office, that we both share the same office with, it is important that you note that our emotional quotient is different. Our personality type is different. Not all of us have the capacity to differentiate things when they happen. Not all of us have the power to compartmentalize. Not all of us have the power to deal with morning and then with evening differently. Knowing that it's not the emotions or the feelings that we use in the evening that will bring into the morning. Now the morning is the work time, while the evening is the time where office has closed, work has closed, and we get to move on and live our separate life and enjoy the relationship that we have. If you can answer these few honest questions, you would know if this is something that you want to get into or if it is something that you should run away. And if you are already in it, it is time for you to begin to study who you are in this with, right? To know if it is time for you to break up peacefully in a way that it will not affect work, or if it is something that you want to continue, knowing that there are ways to manage this thing because you have understood the strength of the person that you were with. Balancing love and work is tricky, but with maturity, respect, communication, it is possible to manage this thing in a healthy way. If you notice it's something that you cannot manage, please break up peacefully. I hope this had helped, and on this note, I'm gonna see you in my next video. Do not forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Toodles, mwah. Bye.